You were part of the recent Dark Side of the Ring about Grizzly Smith. I got the chance to watch it. They didn't use as many clips of you as I would have liked to have seen. But what are your thoughts on the whole thing after watching it?
See, I haven't watched it yet. I really should have before this. I would realize that this afternoon. I'm kind of putting it off because it does involve members of my family with Robin and Sam and Jake and I knew Richard. I know Richard really well. We went up there to Whitesboro a couple of times, and it would looking back now, I learned more after I got out of the family than when I was directly in there. It was amazing how much Grizz could hide everything. Even when I was living right there, I had no idea. And you kind of have an idea that something's wrong because people have talked so much, and people were always like how much he liked young girls, but what older man doesn't like young girls? So it was just a whole strange situation. And throughout it all, I'm glad that Robin and I are still friends, and I hope that she knows that if I knew anything about this, I would have helped her. I wish I knew what to do. I wish I'd known what to do then.
So I guess when you were married to Sam, he didn't say anything because it looked like they all kind of remained on decent terms with the father over the years.
Oh yeah, there was no way that Sam couldn't have known about it, but whether he actually understood what he was seeing were two different things.
Now we know that Jake lied in some of the other Dark Side of the Rigs. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but people have actually done the research and proved that, particularly in the Ultimate Warrior one, he told some straight up lies. What do you think for the people that say, well, why should we believe everything he says in this one when in the other ones he wasn't fully honest?
Why would you lie about it? I guess is the whole. I mean, it's one thing to come clean and tell about the abuse and the whole thing, but what does Jake have to gain from it? What does anyone have to gain from this except for maybe helping someone else who's in a really bad situation have the strength to get out of it?
Did they push you at all to try and get specific a specific angle out of you from your answers or
No, it was I liked all the questions. They were all it seemed like they had really studied up on a lot of things. And I was kind of at the end of all the interviews, so they had interviewed a lot of people before me, so they had a lot of background. Um, I didn't have any problem with it. They seemed to be really upfront guys and that were interested in giving a different story of wrestling, like a really dark side. And it lives up to it because it really does bring out a different view of what was going on. And even myself, like with Gino, I learned a lot out of the Gino thing, and I was right there for years with Gino. And then I learned a lot with the Smith thing. Then I was right there. So maybe it's best I don't know things. I'm pretty naive, I guess, when I look back at it.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.